Okay, so Mr. BitClick asked, and it was just easier to record a video. Hang on a second. What do you say? Assuming I have a Berlin style pluck with delay and reverb and want to do a chord change. To not sound off, I need to choke the reverb and delay based on a chord change. How would one do that? If you are in key, as I think Splinter said, if you're in key, it may not be that bad, but you could potentially get dissonant things. So if you wanted to do that, if you want to choke the reverb time and the delay feedback, probably, you can do that in Ableton. Let's see. So there is a MIDI device in Ableton called the Envelope MIDI, okay, and it allows you to make a ADSR envelope. Now here I've defined an envelope with a 1.5 second attack, and a 380 millisecond we'll make it 500-ish, 500 millisecond decay release, okay? So when it goes up, when you hold down a chord, the premise is going to be you hold a chord down, and this envelope is going to fire. And this envelope, the reason this exists is so that you can map it to other controls in the system and basically give envelopes to things that don't have envelopes. It's a really useful tool. And so I've mapped this to the feedback of the delay, and I've mapped it to the decay time of this reverb, just basic reverb, okay? And then you could set the min and max values. Okay, so feedback on the echo is going to be start at 0 and come up to 50% on the dial, which is, I forget, 80%. You can basically, you're going to have to tweak these and adjust them. And you'll have to probably, based on your tempo and what you're doing in the music, adjust the length of the attack and release as well. But then you can do the same thing. I've mapped decay time on my reverb over here, and it starts at a reasonable amount. 51% is equivalent to about 3.5 seconds of decay. But when you're holding the chord down, it's going to ramp that up to give you a long reverb. So you'll see the feedback increase here, and you'll see the decay time increase here as I hold these chords. Now this is predicated on you're holding a chord down and feeding it into an arpeggiator, which feeds into your synth. Okay. Internal, external, whatever, but that the arpeggiator is driving the plucks, but the chord being held is what controls the envelope, not the arpeggiator plucks. And so you get something like this. So you can see I've got a lot of feedback, I've got a lot of decay time, and I'll change the chord. Now, I've got it set aggressively on the attack and release so that it's clearly choking the feedback and the decay time. And you can tweak these percentages to determine what the happy medium is for you. Historically, they didn't really choke them. They just let them smear together. But I know exactly what you're talking about. You're doing a chord change, and because the chord change is still reverberating and in going through the echo, the new chord may be dissonant against the previous chord. So this is one way you could do it. I don't know. See how it works.